Hi guys, welcome back to another Throne Thursday. Every single Thursday we pull from the Game of Thrones tarot deck. These are your daily tarot cards for Thursday, May 7th, 2020. Just want to give you guys a heads up that there is Earth Magic, our Earth offering, Mother Earth offering, happening on May 8th. You could go check my video for the full moon, the full moon forecast where all the dates are. But I can give you a brief summary if I'm correct. It's May 8th, May 16th, May 26th, and May 28th. So what I noticed, it's the 2 6s and the 2 8s. So 8 is prosperity. So the energy is going to be very potent, very strong, very positive near the end of May. So, I'm hoping that everything is going to turn around for the whole world dealing with this crisis. Everything for the better. Look towards the light. Don't let those negative thoughts take over. Don't let them, you know what I mean? That shadow energy. So 7 of Cups. So it's basically, don't be eluded. Don't think you have more opportunities in front of you than you actually do. But it's also, those ideas you do have. Make sure you write them down. Make sure you are sitting there and making a note. Making a note of what ideas you do have on the positive end of things. Like every time I see this card, I see two different meanings. One is like maybe you're eluded, you think you have more opportunities than you actually do ahead of you. But to me, it's like on the other side of things, if you're someone that's creative, make sure you're writing those ideas. Like I had a bunch of ideas. One idea, it's like I would have to get ahead of in the fall and make sure it's ready to go during the buying season that I would want to sell it. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Keep those ideas out there. Keep those ideas fresh because you never know when you're going to get some free time. Look at what happened here. All of a sudden we have this time that we are able to do the things we've always wanted. And it's like, what ideas do we have? What ideas do we write down that we may have forgotten about? So everything's a possibility. So I'm pulling, you guys know, is the Game of Thrones tarot deck. But I also thought I would throw in a Chakra Wisdom tarot card because that's what Spirit had drawn me to. So we have the 4 coins. And then I'm going to pull one more from the Game of Thrones tarot deck. I don't know, I've just been drawn to 3s lately. I feel like with 4, it's like, I know that there's positive confirmation, but I just feel like 3 is a good number. Because I feel like the videos get into like 20 minutes, and I don't feel like some people, like right now it's different, but I feel like if you're trying to get some positive information for the day, get on with your day. You don't want too much. Interesting, we have the Empress in reverse, and we had the Empress in the positive a couple days ago from a different deck. Can't remember what deck it was from though. One second, I'm going to pull back a little bit here, guys. Just so we can, there we go. Just to make sure we get the cards. Oh, there we go. So we have the 4 Cups, which is Bran with all these ideas up in the air. I take it, to me personally, as I take it, it's like you take the cards as you feel suited, but to me, this is having a bunch of ideas. I'm a creative person. I come up with ideas, and it's like, maybe this is not the time, but it's like, for me, it's like I could go back to those ideas. I have a bunch of blueprints, as you would call them, rough drafts for things I want to do. And it's like, obviously with homeschooling and working and everything else that I'm doing, it's like I didn't have the time to do so. So it's like I can always go back to those ideas now that my schedule is going to be freed up in the next couple of weeks. So, 7 of Cups. I love it's in your inner sight, as they would call it, your inner hearing, your inner sight, your creative ventures, things that you see. That's what I love about this, because it's like kind of your intuitive abilities. So, mystery, possibilities, fantasy, imagination. Your imagination is on overdrive just now, and you do not yet have the information you need to make a decision. That's why his eyes are not focused. They're not in the normal quote unquote state where it's like you're kind of oblivious to all the information. Everything feels up in the air. You may need to make a choice without knowing the facts, but you have your intuition to guide you. An additional meaning is imagination, dreams, and visions. I actually had a dream about something. I actually told a couple people about it. It actually happened today, which was quite funny. 4 coins. It looks like holding it close to your chest, to me. I love how the light is like lighting up behind him, like your voice, your throat chakra. So I feel like this is some sort of talent. The way that he's lit up, it's illuminated. His throat chakra is illuminated there. So with these cards, they're called the chakra wisdom. So it's like you see the green behind him, and the green is your basically your spirit is what is calling to you here. Okay, the card of the blocked soul. He stands alone with his coins, determined to have things his way. Yet he releases the past. Who can he hold responsible for his future? Can he, quote unquote, unlock the fear and open himself to the adventures of his heart's longing for? So when we sit there and we live in fear, we're actually blocking ourselves. Allow yourself to let go of what you think as your quote unquote yours. Observe how you respond. This card can imply a conditional love, a need to reframe your reality. A glass is half full. Obstruction, hoarding, feeling stuck, deprived, accumulation, guardedness. New opportunity on the horizon. Things happening behind the scenes. So we had that yesterday with the 3 women. There was an offer coming in to collaborate as a group of 3. And then I feel there's one you feel you work more strongly with, and this is like with jewelry. They're showing jewelry fashion. I'm not sure if this is a blog or you actually are making the clothes. They were just showing me what it might pertain to. So they were just saying that with yesterday's cards is to make sure that you two, if you're getting paid by these brands, that you get a lump sum, and make sure that you also, in addition to that lump sum, get so much if it sells so much. Or you make so much on each thing, that item, or get a percentage, something like that. Just making sure you're getting everything you deserve. Taking a moment to observe your physical status at this moment. Drop your shoulders. You can feel or observe anything that you are holding onto. Breathe, imagine, throw it up into the ether so the universe can repurpose it for you. If your calling is to enjoy what you have, be grateful and reinvest in yourself and others. I feel like it's just this time. I could just feel the energy building right now. Like a very positive, exciting energy. We have Taurus and Scorpio in the air. Scorpio is my male energy. And I just feel like, this energy I haven't had in a while. The Empress. Like the need to, I wanted to get things done. It's like, can't sit still. Like I want to get things done. I've been transplanting some plants today. Excited, looking forward to this summer, this planting season. So the last card we have is the Empress. I feel like it's like we have much to look forward to. Like I got a repeated number today, and I looked it up, and it was just like, what? And it was like a very negative, and it's like, don't give it to that shadow energy. I feel like it's so easy to go down that path, especially with everything going on. And it's like, don't give in to that. Don't, you know what? You take from it what you will. And if you feel differently from what it says, then I would go with that, honestly. The matriarch, fertility, creativity, authority, abundance, peace. They're just talking to her as her is in the Game of Thrones. She embodies the qualities of a warrior mother who's fiercely natures and protects what is hers. Sounds like a lot of women I know. I love this saying though. When my dragons are grown, so like when my children are grown, we will take back what was stolen from me and destroy those who wrong me. Oh, I love that. Can't live in that energy though. We have to sit there and let go and let God. Because honestly, karma is the best revenge. That's why I don't sit there. I don't sit there and seek revenge. And like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go to the universe. So they also represent freedom. She represents, excuse me, a new social order. I'm just reading the interesting tidbits. I just don't know if you guys want to hear them, but it's just like it's interesting. Like when you're this warrior woman, it's like changing the world for the better. And I feel like that, like a lot of what they're talking about is so what's like turning the world upside down in the name of freedom, a better future for whoever believes in these beliefs. And I believe that's so where we are right now. We got to turn the world on its head, and we got to do better. So her card signifies creation. So we have this in the reverse. In the reverse position, the Empress reveals imbalance in a relationship and finances. You or a person close to you may need to be less controlling, and money needs managing. Great creative projects may fester because you feel blocked. So it's like I know typically you think of the Empress as female energy, but I know someone that I've read for. It's like they're doing some creative things, and it's like feeling that block, and it's just like don't worry, like things, you know what I mean? Like put it down and then come back to it. Like go out and do something else. Go out, work out. Go out, get your mind free of it. Things that inspire you, things that you feel passionate about, things that speak to your soul, to get them going again. I just feel like that's where you get your inspiration from. I do devotion, I get inspiration. It's just things that speak to your soul. Things like chicken noodle soup for your soul. Like, things that speak to your soul. That's what I feel like when you have creative blocks. Like, don't sit there and force it. I feel like you put that down because you want that a project to be as authentic as possible. You want that project to represent you as best as possible. So it's like, we're going to put this down and we'll come back to this when, I feel that it's 100% what I want. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Thursday, May 7th, 2020. Again, remember that the Mother Earth offering is on May 8th, so you have to incorporate the 4 elements, earth, air, wind, and fire, and put your manifestation out there. And don't put any limit on it. So we'll see you for the next daily tarot cards. Have a good one.